Obviously, we're huge fans of The Witcher, and we wrote down The Witcher as, I think, #1, and then we started checking if rights are available, and they were. So that's the story, and then we started working on The Witcher.
The Witcher trilogy is loved by PlayStation gamers across the world. But what is it about this series that has captivated millions of people worldwide? Let's go back to the beginning. The first Witcher introduced the world to this man. Geralt of Rivia, one of the last remaining monster hunters called Witchers.
The Witchers was the guys who were trained and mutated.
Geralt is one of the lucky few to have survived being subjected to a cocktail of potions and poisons from birth, granting him superhuman abilities and the privilege of being trained at Kaer Morhen, the last Witcher Academy. Geralt is a true gaming icon. He's a cosplay favorite, a special guest in a major fighting game, and even a meme. Yet despite his otherworldly powers, Geralt is something of an everyman who must often make challenging, morally ambiguous decisions.
That, I think, is what allows gamers to sort of identify with him.
From the start, the Witcher games have always been characterized by strong storytelling and immersion. CD Projekt Red is passionate about delivering the best emotional journey possible.
Narrative has always played a very important part in our design process. It's always the basis from which we begin working on a game.
Despite the critical and financial success of The Witcher, the financial crisis that hit Poland in 2008 almost stopped the adventures of Geralt in its tracks. But the company persevered, and The Witcher 2: Assassins of Kings emerged in 2011. The sequel was an improvement in every way. Combat was enhanced, graphics were improved, and the narrative consequences even more far-reaching.
I think we had a lot of different ideas that we managed to actually pull off in that game. Like, one of the biggest ones, my favorite, is the non-linearity we did in Act 1, where you actually land in different Act 2.
This game-changing branching narrative paid off in a big way, and gave the studio confidence to take things a step further with The Witcher 3, the conclusion to Geralt's epic tale.
People would say that you could either have an open world game or you could have a nice linear story-driven experience, and we wanted to prove everyone wrong and say, no, we can do it.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt marked Geralt's PlayStation debut and expanded the relatively linear experience of the first two games into an open-world adventure that lost none of its narrative ambition.
To have an open world, such a robust, living world, on such a scale, with such attention to detail, that was, for me, a game changer. When I look at it from the perspective of a gamer, that was something that blew my mind, honestly.
The choice to focus on Geralt's adopted family for the series' conclusion, rather than the larger political issues from the previous games, brought a new, more relatable side to his character that made him even more beloved by fans. After 9 years, Geralt was given the send-off he deserved.
The culmination for me was Geralt getting a house in Toussaint and having a butler to do his interior decoration for him.
Whether helping to turn the tides of war or reuniting Geralt with his family, millions of PlayStation gamers continue to be enthralled by the world of The Witcher. It's an achievement that CD Projekt Red takes great pride in, and hopes will inspire other creators to continue to push the boundaries of what video games are capable of.
I feel that we add the brick to the evolving of the whole industry, because I hope that more companies will go this direction and create more games which got more depth in the story, and the open world will be more meaningful.
PlayStation